Yo. It's how it is to be died. It's like we're having the time of our lives. Without blue sky. Said I'm dreaming about blue sky. JK
to the point when I got a point to prove. Everybody got a few different points of view. And you know that you made it. It's about their favorite. Ain't nothing even stated. All they do is point at you. Got a quarter flow. Check the audio. All your family, your mans and then shorty know. So take that. Respect this. Ill for real. Yes, it's infectious. And the guest list, where we at the top of. Now when we flow, all they do is show us pop love. I'ma go get it. You should get with it. When I spit frigid, it could get vivid. Yes sir, you're texting me don't interest sir. I check my temperature, I'm adjusting my temper. I'm just balling while you falling down the depth chart. Alexandria, go get 'em girl, this is the best part. Keep up in it low, I give a fuck about a snapback. Say I ain't blah blah, match the kicks and backpack. When I hit the road, give a fuck about the address. Same moments where the hard is, I guess I've been on my mad track. Blood pumping through my pen, put life into these raps. That you can point out imperfections, I just call it abstract. This is only relative, get the best of me and that's that. If you plan on fighting me, then you can kiss my ass cat. Me, I just do me, cause already man up in you. Just a bunch of copy paste, all the time to cut a few. Point the cursor at him, curse him out. Shift number 2, they say Adam or devil, so guess which one I choose. Never claim perfection, but no regret in the stuff I do. Best be sure like ain't the web, get second guess and click undo. Stand by my decision, up or beliefs, I'ma stand up to 518. Stand up with me just like I've done for you. Finally we will ride. Time to let the stage. 7 hours, I ain't playing games. Mess around, put that work in, but you had it down. Hold it round, on the ground, and it's coming down. Damn right as hell, yeah. Get your lighters up, and light it up. The yellow rappers, bro. We survive so much, nothing gonna stop us living life for one. So who's with me? Who's down the ride? Yeah, I beat them guns, so they wanna join the tribe. Love being strong, stand on the grind. You can have the top star, we reach you over the sky.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Nick Nice, boss of this thing we call Tri-City Entertainment. Now, for those who don't know, myself, my capo JK the Captain, and my new artist Alexandria Scarcelli been in and out of Tri-City Studios, hard at work on this new album we calling Tryfecta. Now the name kind of speaks for itself, you know what I mean? It's the perfection of Tri-City, it's the pinnacle of the label up to this point, some of the best music we've ever made and brought to you, some of the most relatable for sure, and we the number 1, 2, and 3 spot in the game, no questions asked, no doubt about it. So hit the window, get your money out, get your bets up, cause this is a sure thing. Now for those who don't know much about myself, Nick Nice, I'm from the 518, rep the 518, born and raised out in Saratoga County in a little town we call Stillwater. Growing up, ain't much of a scene for hip-hop music at all. I mean, even just being a fan of hip-hop, you were criticized, you know what I mean? Everybody had something to say. It wasn't really a big thing, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of out on the sticks or whatever, so people really weren't accepting the art and the culture all that much. But I mean, I was always a fan as long as I can remember. I love the music, you know what I mean? I was always in the culture, always doing my thing, but I mean, as far as actually being an artist or a rapper or whatever have you, that was really never in my plan, you know what I mean? I just love the music, I listen to it all the time. It probably wasn't until I was like, you know, 2021 when I really started putting my own words to things and, you know, trying to structure my own songs and, you know, rapping over like other people's instrumentals. When you would cop the single, would have the instrumental on the B-side or whatever. Started writing my own little raps to them, freestyling over them, whatever. But still never really took nothing serious. I mean, it still wasn't really in my plan by any means. It was just kind of doing something for fun because I love the game so much. But, You know, when I was like, I'm gonna say like 22, 23 years old, I had hooked up with a dude that I was working with, my man DJ Roan. He had a little program, he said, where he can, you know, he told me he could record me spitting over these beats, you know what I mean, and actually put them on a CD and all that. And you know, I was thrilled for that. I was really excited. I mean, it was still more just doing something for fun. It wasn't no major plan for it or nothing. But, you know, I hooked up with him, we linked up, we did it a few times, and it started kind of making sense and went together, you know what I mean? So, put out a little tape, you know what I mean? A little mixtape or what have you. My first ever joint is called I Got Nothing, my first mixtape. Put that out, I think it was like 2005 we put that together. We threw it out, you know, got a few people to listen to it around town or whatever, and people were digging it, you know what I mean? But then it kind of started getting a little more serious. You know, the tape made its way to another dude, a mutual friend of a friend of mine, and he was actually a local producer, engineer, the whole nine, and had a little studio of his own. And, you know, he caught wind of it, thought it was alright, so he invited me in to start doing some stuff over original production, and that's when it just kind of take off from there. Shout out to my man Bricktop, aka or NKA Kill. Yeah, he put the first real album together for me called Sunday Afternoons, and you know, it was then when it really started taking off and I started taking it serious.
Tonight we just lose inhibitions. Forget the stress, forget the mess, forget the problems. No more drama. If you got them, just pretend like you didn't. Now let's level the playing field. Forget for a sec if you sitting on millions. Ain't got a pot that you can go piss in. Ain't got a job but you own your own business. Stay at home mama, you wanna block bitchin'. Sit in the office or building a building. Everyone need a little release, so go get all fresh and drop off the chill ring. And pile up into the whip. Put on a disc, hopefully Nick. Turn it up loud, roll down the windows, then just hop out at the club and do this.
After putting out the first album, Sunday Afternoons, me and Kill worked on a little bit here and there, trying to put together a new project, but ended up kind of parting ways. And, you know, different agendas, you know, I guess you could call it creative differences or what have you. I mean, still all love. There wasn't no personal issues or nothing, but we kind of split our own ways. So it was at that point when me and a couple of my boys realized that, you know, this music thing was real important, and this music thing had to be done. I don't want to say I felt like it was a calling, because that's kind of corny, but I knew I still needed to be involved regardless of whether I had, you know, him as an outlet, you know, Bricktop as an outlet or not. I still needed to keep being created. So what we had done was kind of formed a little crew, a little label per se, called Tri-City Entertainment. Try with a Y, because no matter what, we were gonna keep trying, you know what I mean? They call us the Tri-City because we keep on trying, and that's how it goes, you know what I mean? So we started kind of, you know, I took all the tools that I learned from Kill and anybody else who I've been recording with and working with previous, and kind of started putting them to use, you know what I mean? I got myself a little program, a little computer, a little microphone, the whole nine, and started making music, and everything from there was all released under this Tri-City Entertainment moniker. And it started to get a little bit of noise, a little bit of buzz around the area. People kind of, you know, started to know what Tri-City was and expect a certain type of quality from them, you know what I mean? And I just continued to grow from there, and Tri-City just, you know, kind of took off from there. In like 2007, after I kind of been, you know, recording a few tracks under my own Tri-City label, is when I actually met up with the dude JK the Captain. We had worked together at the spot out in Guilderland, and you know, he was a young, hungry artist, never really had no experience with recording or nothing like that. He just kind of liked to spit. Same thing like when I started. He just really liked to spit, but I had him spit for me. He was hungry, you know what I mean? All his lyrics were raw, true to life, you know what I mean? It was real relatable, real kind of street type of shit, and I knew that people needed to hear that. They needed to hear where this dude was coming from, because I know a lot of people could relate, and that's one of the most important things. And like I said, he was hungry, he was ready to go. I put him in the booth, you know, showed him some tricks. He learned along the way and learned really quick, and you know, before I knew it, Tri-City Entertainment has now started to grow, and we were putting out mixtape after mixtape after mixtape and pushing them things. I mean, over the next couple years, we had so much product, it was ridiculous, and we just flooded the streets, flooded the local scenes, did a couple shows here and there, whatever, and started to really grow the brand, grow the name Tri-City Entertainment, and you know, everything was coming to fruition at this point.
What's up? What's happening? It's JK the Captain, Tri-City Capo, Tryfecta quarterback. You know, represent the 518, coming out of Rensselaer, upstate. You know, I rep for all that, Troy, Schenectady, Albany, everywhere in the 518. I'ma hold you down and try to do this music thing for y'all. Wanna make some shit. Y'all just feel, every time y'all listen to it, you say, man, I feel that. Came up writing rhymes, you know, in high school, and I thought I shouldn't be paying attention to all the bullshit. I was wrong, stay in school, do the right thing. You know, I made some mistakes, ended up in a joint. That's where I started writing some real rhymes, you know, songs, laying them out and shit. Met up with the Brickyard Gang, Johnny Popoff, Buck 50, shout out. It's good, holla at me. What else, man? Came home. I don't know, the grace of God or luck or whatever it may be. I linked up with Nick Nice. That's when it really got on from there. Tri-City Entertainment. You know what it is.
Smarten up, it's party time. Start it up, I'm rolling heavy. Hold steady, go get ready, go confetti. Just pulled up from the window at the bank. Pull away, gone off the endo in the drink. It's getting dark, almost late. Look, I'm always straight, coast to coast, go to notes. Which one of these women will I approach? Might be her, no, maybe her. Might be them, my vision blurred. Word slurred, that's my word. When you serve, they flock together, won't split the bird. This party time, now you reassured. Light still, it's dim, right fit, might be slim. I get it in, I'm going out, that's above the rim, above the rim, above the rim.
Yeah, me and Nice, we put out a few mixtapes, more than a few. Go look at the catalog, get you something, listen to it. Most recent mixtape I done was Jurassic Park, the mixtape. That shit is dinosaur, man, that shit is crazy. Get that, cop that, listen to it, bang it, enjoy it, hate it, do what you gotta do with it. Been writing nothing but straight fire recently. Putting together my EP, take it how you wanna, one way or the other. No doubt, but working on that Tryfecta joint. Gonna be officially off the chain, off the meter, all that off the hook. You know what it is.
Hurt dream, more cream. That's when I hit the scene. State green. Ain't shit funny. I was on parole. You don't even know. Making hits.
Got my solo joint coming out, first solo joint where you're gonna get just me. Everything, me, you know. But I hope you enjoy it, you. That shit gonna be fired, a long shot. I am the long shot, longest shot in the race. First out the gate though, JK the Cap.
Got a bunch of that, bunch of this. Punching bag, bunch of hits. Sunken ships, son of a bitch. I found my niche. Getting rich, let's hope I don't get audited. Almost been 10 since the kid done caught a bid. I ain't never censored, barely ever edited. Almost been short, but all the right people get credit. Tri-City, Tryfecta. Smoking to the head now, that's the neck up. Put together, other players played out now. They cold pepper.
Now, me and JK, as I'm sure if you've ever listened to anything in the past, you can tell we have real different styles. Total night and day type of styles, you know what I mean? So, as much as I think it works on a lot of tracks when we, you know what I mean, when we can combine what we both have and put them together and you get both opposite ends coming together, and it usually, you know, forms perfect harmony, but a lot of times there's a struggle because certain beats or certain concepts or, you know what I mean, certain directions a song might take. My style might not fit so well and vice versa, where his style might not fit. So sometimes there's got to be a lot of compromise, and me and Jay both being real hard-headed, real strong-willed type people don't want to, you know what I mean, compromise our own styles. So I mean, there's a lot of times, and especially working on this project here, where there was a lot of button heads, you know what I mean? And it's kind of funny to watch, and it's kind of funny to see, because, you know, we got joints, and I want everything to have the deepest meaning and have everything be totally important, and at the same time, JK's like, nah, man, we just gotta say something that everybody wants to hear, and they're gonna sing along. It don't have to, this line don't have to mean nothing. So it's real funny to watch us kind of butt heads and sit in a studio and create from nothing and try to make something that both of us can be happy with and all of y'all can be happy with.
Come to making scores, I got more, yeah, I really thunder on the dash when I pass, got the news, pets.
What's wrong? You forget something? Did you lose something? You having a heart attack?
Close enough. I lost something in my brain.
What?
A hook for this. I had the dopest hook fucking mapped out. But I needed your help on it anyway. I at least wanted to
That sucks.
go. You can practice your shit for a minute. I gotta try to think of this for a second. Turn up, the sun is going down. Time we get on way around. It's the only night that we in town. Get ready, get set to say wow. Say wow. Say wow. That's what you get when you tell me to have people, you want people to say something, you know what I mean?
I know exactly what we're gonna get. I feel you. No, that's fine. Something like I've been done with flipping birds. Guess it's time to lead a nest. I'm like focus on something. You know what I mean? So like with the drug thing.
You threw that out there, I'll throw out what I had. I wanted to do something with keep the dress, like, yeah, like, what is it, hanging with the cheap success, tell Shorty she could roll and she could keep the dress, some shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care, keep the dress, I just want you to dress, but get the fuck out.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with
nothing?
The cheap success?
Nothing.
So it's just
that's my low budget beat punchline.
Alright, what is it again? Like I said, this is all you, kid. I'm not gonna knock it. So
and
whatever.
if Shorty want a riff, she could leave and keep the dress.
Yeah, but I gotta say that, so you're gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. If Shorty, what is it?
If Shorty want a riff, she could leave, tell her keep the dress. If Shorty want a riff, tell her leave, she could keep the dress. If Shorty want a riff, tell her leave, she could keep the dress. You don't like that?
I just think it's
random, right?
Yeah, like it's I mean, again, I can't write songs that have nothing to do with anything. Like, I can't just say fucking words. I mean, like,
what's funny to me is we're doing something back and forth. Totally, we gotta work together and shit in it, and we disagree more on stuff that you have nothing to do with on my shit, and I have more to disagree with you on stuff of your shit that's not mine. Like, when we do shit together, we got no problem doing this shit. It's the other shit that we have nothing to do with each other on that we keep on being critical about.
In 2011, I spent a lot of time working on my my third LP called Nice Guys Finish Last. It was different from what I'm used to doing, and I kind of reached out to a lot of artists and got a lot of features, a lot of input, a lot of different production, different styles, all meshed together in this project because I really wanted to have a little something for everybody on there, do something I ain't really done. I've never really been big on getting outside features and input, but there was a couple tracks where a female vocalist was really needed, and that's hard to come by around here, and I ended up meeting this girl named Alexandria Scarchu. I met her again through a mutual friend one night, and they had mentioned how she can sing, she likes to do her thing, she's never a person who's never recorded nothing before, but I wanted to get her in a booth. She had experience singing, you know what I mean, she's done things live or whatever, so I got her in the studio as soon as I possibly could and had to record a couple hooks, and the addition of her vocals on both of them tracks is what makes that song. I mean, it's everything that I've been missing in my music, everything that Tri-City Entertainment has been missing in our music. So immediately, once I heard how they came out, once I heard how well our styles meshed together, whatever, I knew she had to be a part of this. So I immediately approached her and said, yo, you need to be a part of Tri-City Entertainment. I'm gonna put you on this label right now. We're gonna get to work immediately on all sorts of music, and we're gonna make sure your voice is heard.
Hi, I'm Alexandria Scarcelli. I'm the songstress for Tri-City Entertainment. I'm from Stillwater, up in the country, parts of Stillwater. Grew up with 2 older sisters, my father and my mom, lots of animals. And I went to school at Stillwater, small town where everyone knows everybody. Great time. I've been interested in music ever since I was old enough to listen to it, pretty much because my father always had music playing in the car, at the house, everywhere. Frank Sinatra, Etta James, and such, and Grateful Dead, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, all that good stuff. So at a very young age I was heavily influenced by a lot of really good music. And I started singing as soon as I could talk, and then when I got old enough to take voice lessons, I began doing that probably around the age of 11 or 12 and took them until I was 16. But I would never stop singing.
I know you watching when I drop it low. Do you wanna see me drop it low? Looking wild, but I got control. What's on your mind? I just got to know.
One of my old voice coaches told me that there'd be a moment when I found my voice, and I never really understood that, and she said that I wouldn't until I found my voice. And one night at a camp, my father's cousin in Lake Luzerne, I sang Alicia Keys' If I Ain't Got You for everyone at the camp, and I had to stop midway through the song because I started crying because I was so overwhelmed with the feeling I had and how my voice sounded to me, and that was a really, really like monumental moment in my singing career.
You were the one I could connect to, but that was all pretend. I thought that what we had was special, but now I wonder where you've been. I've been waiting so lonely, and it's been so long. Wanted you to be my only, now it looks like I was wrong.
And now with her on the label, with JK on the label, with myself on the label, and all these different styles, and coming from all these different directions, the culmination of that started to just be brilliant. I mean, it was like the best music I have ever put out through Tri-City. Everything blended perfectly. I mean, we always wanted to do a compilation album for Tri-City Entertainment, but the artists that have come and gone throughout the years, there was nobody with the drive and the commitment to be able to do such a thing. And now with that, in both artists having drive, having commitment, including myself, and the diversity of sound, we finally had everything we needed, and there it was. So Tryfecta eventually was born.
And right now, Tryfecta, all Tryfecta. That's all I've been working on. That's all it's about right now. Me, Nice, Alexandria, putting it down right now. Album finished. Waiting to hit the stores near you. But me and Nice been working on this shit for a long time, this music shit. We got to a dead end. We wanted to put our creative energy into something real positive, real energetic. We could put all our creative juices in one pot and stir it up. The music is unbelievable. Being able to step in there with 2 other people and have the same and the different ideas and everything getting thrown around, the creative energy was crazy, and you're gonna be able to tell on the album. The energy is there, man. From the arrival to the exit, man. That's
my favorite track on the album. I have a lot of, I don't know, I like a lot of the album, but my favorite track would have to be All Alone, because it comes from a really personal perspective of my own perspective.
I have to say that my favorite track is gotta be All Alone. Reason for that being is that it's one of the most personal, and you know, it's myself, Alexandria Scarchilli, we both got a verse on there, and JK on the hook. JK actually brought the idea with the hook and the beat to me when we were getting this project ready, and kind of laid it out, and I thought it was perfect, you know what I mean? In no time I was able to put my verse down, you know what I mean, help Allie, and together we put her verse down, and I mean, it came together fluently, and it was great because both of us had kind of been recently in spots where we felt all alone, you know what I mean? She's got her own personal issues.
The song was a perfect way to express a lot of the things that I've gone through the past few years of my life. I've overcome a lot, and it was a nice release for a lot of things that I had gone through. I loved my verse in it. It really hit home with everything that I have endured.
And me kind of putting myself in that position of being all alone, and that losing a lot of people along the way because of this music thing, and you know what I mean, always kind of putting music first so people don't really enjoy that, you know what I mean, be put behind things and whatever, but either way, like I said, it was the perfect canvas for us to really get emotionally involved in this song, and like I said, it came together beautifully, and I think it's got to be my favorite joint on there, and y'all will feel it, y'all will hear it, and y'all will hear the passion involved, and where we coming from on this, man, and I loved every second of it, man. Definitely my favorite joint, no doubt.
I'm all alone by myself, I turn the lights off, sitting in the dark. What you got me feeling in my heart? Lonely. Plenty other choices, I just can't to give up yet. And I give my best, and did you forget? Ain't the only one.
Yeah, phone ain't ringing weeks, turn the shit off. Nah, it ain't my service, I got her pissed off. Or they hating on me, or am I just hated? I don't even know the difference now, I'm so jaded. Fuck it, I don't need them. Never did, but I only hope I never will again.
Hey, yo, I mean, it's been real, you know what I mean? Tri-City Entertainment, Tryfecta, the album, March 23rd. Y'all seen the footage, I mean, you get to know us a little bit, which is what y'all need to do. We appreciate all the support all the time. I mean, without fans, without a fan base, we are nothing. I mean, we can rap to ourselves, sing to ourselves all day long, but it ain't going nowhere without you. So first off, I want to give a shout out and a thanks to all the fans who stay supporting, stay showing love, stay downloading the music, watching the videos, liking the Facebook posts, the whole nine. Everybody out there on the internet, everybody locally, everybody worldwide who showed any love to Tri-City Entertainment, we appreciate it and thank you. Shout out to my whole family also for being supported, my moms, my pops, all y'all, my little brothers, everybody, you know, my girl Lindsay, of course, huge help letting me go out and do what I need to do to make this music, and of course my Tri-City label mates, you know what I mean, JK the Captain, Alexandria Scarchilli, y'all are amazing, y'all make this what it is. Tri-City would not be Tri-City without y'all. I don't care, it's the best trio, it's the best combination of artists we've ever had, so shout out to both y'all for all the hard work and dedication and sacrifice y'all made to put this together. Shout out to both y'all. Again, the fans, real important, and shout out to everybody, man.
First off, let me thank Nice for putting me on. Without him, we wouldn't be making shit. This shit would be dead in the water. I wouldn't even be thinking about music. Let me thank the fam at home, my lady, my son, and what up? Shout out to the big homie. Be home soon. Don't get nervous. Shout out to his family, my family too. Shout out to hip hop, man. Let's keep doing it. Shout out to hip hop, man. And don't let me forget the fans. If it wasn't for you, none of this would be possible. Keep listening to hip hop, man. Keep listening to rap music. Keep listening to music, period. Let's keep this music thing going.
I would really like to thank, first and foremost, my little boy. He's 1-year-old, David Alexander. He gets me through every day with a smile, and every day looking up. I look down at him, but he's always smiling, and he keeps a smile on my face, and he's even started to sing too, so that makes me feel awesome. He's my protege. Definitely thanks to my mom and my sisters and my father. They do everything for me, and I really appreciate how they raised me and what they gave me throughout my whole life. And definitely thank you to Nick for getting me on board with all this. I really appreciate it, and I have a great time. And thanks to everybody else who supports and sends love.
It's been real. Appreciate y'all watching. Tri-City Entertainment. The album is Tryfecta. March 23rd, 2012. It's coming at ya. Holla at your boy.